Arkansas, Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the South Alabama Jaguars taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Red Wolves will put total leather to crank us up. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the single back.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Getting some heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few.
Fires and picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take a shot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After misfiring, it's 2nd down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know.
Ball is out behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Swings it out to his running back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few times.
Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randall. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
This is a
fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man on the right.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able...
Oh, look out! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Pulls it in. It's Samuel. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The Jaguars will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Lopez to pass. Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. They got it. It's blocked. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elcom. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. At the 35, he's loose. Afterburner's coming. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Lopez wants to fire. Grabs it in the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the... Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Working the middle, it's complete. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Let's it fly. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The Jaguars will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 94, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Really? By the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Got a lot of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lopez to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? Complete downfield. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll off one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Takes the handoff. It's Randall. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires downfield. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Jaguars will punt it away on fourth down. Makes a move. Spinderella. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The special teams with a special moment. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive.
He's off to the races. Smashes ahead. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the lone running back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Here we go. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Switch it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Lopez wants to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team They're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. The Red Wolves have enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Steps away. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. With jet sweep pass. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arkansas State, 35.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the left. The expressway is wide open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. At the 45, on its way. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Red Wolves enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Firing to the right, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Alabama, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. They cough it up inside their 3. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like to just keep it in the back of your mind.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score.
28.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner is stopped. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon.